Hey everyone, welcome back. So guys, in our previous session we have discussed about what Power Query Editor is, how does it works. In our today's session we will be talking about how we can clean our data and transform our data in Power Query Editor. So first of all, let's go to this table. In orders, we have order ID, we have date, and we have time. Let's first understand the data. Before we start cleaning our data, let's understand. In orders, we have order ID. That means, obviously, as we can see, it's pizza and pizza type. It's a pizza outlet whose orders are being recorded over here. We also have order details, which contains order details ID, pizza ID, and quantity. In quantity, if I open the drop down value, you can see there are 1, 2 and 3, and if I click on load more, people are ordering up to 4 pizzas. Okay, there are different kinds of pizza IDs. We have order IDs and we have order details ID. If I talk about order ID and order details ID, let's also understand the difference between them. Order ID is a table. Order ID is nothing but a table. How much orders are coming from each table? Like this is table number 1. Only one order is there from table number 1. In a restaurant, this 2 is a table number 2, and from table number 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 5 orders are there from table number 2. So if I find the unique count of these value, these will be the number of people, or let's say the number of or could be a footfall as well in your restaurant. Okay, that how many people are visiting your restaurant, and these are the number of orders that you have placed so far, the orders that the people have placed so far. So if I find a count of this, these are the number of orders. If I find a distinct count, that means unique count of these value, the unique count of these values will give me the footfall. That means how many people have visited the pizza outlet. As you can see, 2 indicates that this is the same person or the same table from which these many orders are being ordered. Similarly, you can see it for 3 as well, that from table number 3, 2 orders have been placed. For table number 4, only 1. 5. For table number 6, 2 orders have been placed. So, and again, if I see for the table number 9, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 orders have been placed from table number 9. So I hope it is clear that what is the difference between order ID and order details ID. We also have pizza ID and we have the quantity. Then we have pizza, which includes pizza ID, pizza type ID, pizza type ID and pizza ID. Let's see the difference between them. The only difference between them is that pizza type ID is the type of pizza ID, but pizza ID is nothing. Suppose someone has ordered barbecue chicken in small size, so it is just BBQ CKN_S. The SML indicates small, medium, large. Okay, the size of the pizza. The prices are also given over here. We have pizza type ID, which should be the name of the column. So for that, what we need to do is click over here. You can click over here, or even on the home page you will find use first row as headers. So our first row is obviously our header, so use first row as headers. Now our first row is headers, and now we have pizza type ID, we have names over here, we have category, and we have what are the ingredients are there in those pizzas. Okay, so we have pizza types, we have pizzas information, we have order details, and we also have orders over here. Okay, in pizzas we have pizza ID, pizza type ID, and the prices are also given over here. In pizza types we just have the types of pizza. Okay, starting from orders. Okay, we have date over here. Now we will be using some functions related to the date. Because we are analyzing this data, we need to transform this data as well. Transforming data means we will be mining this data for insights. Now, how we will be mining this data? We can see that there is a date. Okay, when it comes to a restaurant and we want to analyze the data of a restaurant, we want to analyze things like in which month there are more sales or more orders, on which of the day of the week is the busiest day. Okay, it's like from Monday to Friday, or let's say from Monday to Sunday, which is the busiest day for that restaurant. Okay, for time also we check so many things, that like most of the people are coming in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening or at night, so that we can grow our business, right? So first of all, let's start with date. For date, if I want to extract something out of date, I will not go to transform, I'll go to add column, because on the basis of date, I want to add a new column. Okay, so let's go to date, let's go to add column. Here on date, we have year option, month option, quarter option, week option, and day option. As of now, I want to find the name of month. Okay, so let's go to name of month. The name of the month is January. This is the name of the month. Similarly, if I want to find let's say which day of the week it was, so again I'll choose date, go to date option, and day is written. In the day, we do not have to click on day or day of week, we need to click on name of day. So if I choose name of day, it would tell me that this day was Thursday. So we have the name of the month, we have the name of the day. If I check the year and click on load more, the whole data is of 2015 only, so we do not need to extract the year so that we can compare. Okay, we can extract the quarters as well. Okay, so suppose if we have date, on the basis of date, we can extract the quarter of year. Like if there's a restaurant, I want to see in which quarter I had more sales, whether it was quarter 1, 2 or 3. So we have quarters as well. Okay, if I load more, we have all the 4 quarters over here with a difference of 3 months in each quarter. Okay, so we have quarter numbers as well, and similarly we have time as well over here. Okay, now in time, I also want to know that which will be my busiest hours of the day. So suppose if someone has placed order around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or some people are placing more orders around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So I will get to know if my orders are more during the lunch time or more during the dinner time. So for that, I'll go to time. Here we have time. From time, we can extract the hour, because no one says that we get most of the hours at 12:32 or 12:44 or in the evening 6:77. Sorry, not 77, 6:37. Okay, we generally go for the hours that around 6 o'clock we have maximum orders. That's why I'll be extracting only hour from here. So if I extract the hours, I'll be getting the hours. So if it's 11:38, it will give us 11. If it's 11:57, it will give us 11. If it's 12:12, it will give us 12. That means that hour. Okay, so here we have extracted the hour. This is what data mining is, that from the existing data, you're mining a new data. You're finding more insights out of it. We are not finding any insights yet, but we are preparing our data for that insights. Okay, so these are few columns that I have extracted for the analysis. Let's go to order details. In order details, we have quantity. What if we also have price over here? In that way, we can find the bill, right? The price of the pizza is written in the pizzas, okay? And in the orders, we have the order ID, the pizza ID, and the quantity that a person has ordered. What if I multiply this quantity with the price? I will get the bill of that order, right? So for that, what we will do is, we'll just go to order details only. In home, we have merge queries. Okay, merge queries will allow us to join 2 tables. Let's click on a merge query. In merge query, the first table is order details. The second table is pizza. Okay, we have pizzas. Let's see what is common in both of them. We have pizza ID here. We also have pizza ID here. Okay, you can see at the bottom that the selection matches all 48,620 rows. Okay, so as soon as I click on OK, it will create a new table for me. If I try to expand this table, it will give me all the columns. I do not want all the columns over here. All I need is, let's say, the size and the price of that pizza. Even though size is also not required, but I'll go for size and the price of pizza. If I click on OK, here we have the pizza size and also we have the pizza price. We have the size of the pizza and we also have the price of the pizza. Okay. Now if you can reorder the columns here as well. So if I want to reorder the columns, I can just reorder. I will put the quantity here and price over here. Okay, so we have pizza size and we have pizza price. Now I want to add a new column which will tell me the amount here. That means quantity multiplied by price will give me the amount. So let's go to transform or actually add column, and let's add a custom column. this custom column would be the amount. Amount would be nothing but quantity multiplied by pizza's price. Okay, if I click on OK, so 13 times 13.25 times 1 is 13.25 itself. But what if I choose only not from the price, but what if I choose 2 here? Like, let's just deselect all, and if I choose select this, so 2 multiplied by 16 is 32. That means it's working for all of them. Let's go back and select all. Or what we can do is we can remove this filtered rows from here. So you can remove any step. So if you want to undo something, a Control Z will not work over here. You need to click on cross from here. Okay, so here we have order details. Let's go to pizzas. Is there anything that we need to change? We have pizza ID, pizza type ID, we have size, and we have price. And if I go to order details also, we have created a new column over here, right? This is amount. Okay, if in amount the format over here is given as ABC in 1 2 3, and if I want to change it to a currency, here only I have to click on it and it will change it to currency. Now I have the data in the format of currency, that is 2 decimal places, or your amount should always be in 2 decimal places. So make sure wherever there is amount written, even here also it should be in 2 decimal places, so make it a currency. Okay, quantity is fine, pizza size is fine, pizza ID is fine, order ID is fine. Also check for the formats of your data. It is in 1 2 3, it's in date time format, months is fine, quarter is in number format, hour is also in number format. Let's go to pizza, it's in ABC format, ABC, size is in ABC, price, let's convert it to a currency and replace current step. Let's go to pizza types. In pizza type, we have pizza type ID, we have name, we have category, and we also have the ingredients. If I talk about name over here, okay, in the name section, okay, in the name section, as you can see in the name section, the is written everywhere and also pizza is written everywhere. Okay, so if I want to extract the data between over here, okay, I want to extract the data from here. So what will I do? I do not want the in each column. I also want to remove the pizza from each column, because it is obvious that this is the data about pizza. So I do not want pizza in each column or each row, sorry. So for that, we'll go to transform. I do not need to create a new column for this. I just need to transform this data. So here we have in the text column, we have an option to extract the data. Okay, extract the data. Now you want to extract the text before delimiters or after delimiters. So we also have the option from text between delimiters. What is our delimiter? Space. And delimiter is also space. Advanced option. Okay, in the advanced option, from the start of the import, from the start, and this one is from the start delimiter towards the end of the input, or from the start delimiter toward the start of the input. This is a little complicated. Let's not go for this method, but let's extract the text after delimiter. Okay, the delimiter would be space. Let's click on OK. So the text after delimiter has been extracted. Now let's go for text before delimiter. So let's go to extract and text before delimiter. The delimiter is space over here. So we need the data before this space. Okay, so text before delimiter, space, and this should be from the end of the input, like from the end of the input, not from the start of the input, but from the end of the input. Let's click on OK, and the pizza is gone from here as well. So now we have proper name, okay, which is in ABC format. So we have orders, we have order details, we have pizza, pizza types, and this is how our data has been clean and pre-processed. We do not have any null values in this. So in our next session, we will be taking a data set to practice to clean our null values. As of now, I am saving this data so that we can create project on this, and we can create visualization dashboard on this. We can create measures with this. So for that, I'll go to home, close and load. Make sure when you click on close and load, you press on close and load to. So I'll press on close and load to, and I'll use add this data to the data model. Click on OK, wait for few seconds, and all the tables that we have cleaned using Power Query editors, let it be orders which contained month name, day name, quarter, hour, it all will be loaded in Excel. In pizza sales, we have this sheet. In order details, we have the price and the amount. Okay. In pizza section, we have price, size, pizza type ID, and pizza ID. In pizza types, we have different types of pizzas. Okay. As of now, I'm just saving this file. So you can save it wherever you like, or you can save it at the very same location where your data is there. So on my desktop, and let's just go for more options, that browse, and on my desktop, we have pizza sales. I want to save this workbook there itself. Okay, so its name is book 2 as of now. You can change the name according to whatever you like. Once you have saved the changes, you can close it, and then we will continue our next session with a new type of data where we can practice about null values or duplicate data. So stay connected guys, and I'll see you in the next session. Make sure to save this data as well.